What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're featuring 5 rental teams of the most powerful threats in Regulation G. We got Kali, Ice and Shadow, Terapagos with Setup, Zamazenta Balance, and a Sun Koraidon team. The creator of these teams is from Twitter, so I will be linking them down in the description below. Make sure to check them out, give them a follow, show them some love. But this is a great way to get started in Regulation G. I know it's been a while since we played with restricteds, but it looks like the rest of the year is going to be restricted format. Fingers crossed that we get a GS Cup just to get a mix-up. We do get a lot of really cool support Pokemon that get to shine in Regulation G, just because you get to support these powerhouses with some really cool niche picks like Umbreon and some other stuff like that, which I'm making a video on. So definitely, if you're interested in that, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. But let's go ahead and jump into these battles. Alrighty, and we're going up against a Kyogre team, which is really cool. I think Kyogre's kind of sleeper OP, underdeveloped. So how do we want to approach this matchup? They got double fake out with Incin and Grim. I think leading with Calyrex is definitely a must. And then we need to bring rain resist, so I'm thinking Rillaboom definitely comes, but I don't know if it comes in the back. There's not a lot of value in leading Incin just because it gets one-shot by Kyogre. And there's potential for it to Terra Ghost, right? So I'm thinking actually Rillaboom, Urshifu, and Raging Bolt. I think this is a solid core for this matchup. Raging Bolt is just so great into Kyogre. It can also just clean up KOs. Alright, so let's go with that. Grimmsnarl Kyogre is kind of what I expected there as a lead. Which means we're positioned pretty nicely, actually. I am curious if that's Choice Scarf. A Thunder Wave from Grimmsnarl would be devastating. I think I want to protect and Grassy Glide into the Kyogre, but I could also fake out the Grimmsnarl and Astral Barrage, but if that is Choice Scarf Kyogre, I am in big trouble. I mean, it's not the end of the world, right? Because we can always pick up a knockout with Raging Bolt if it is choiced. So we're actually going to go for that. Okay, it does protect. So it's not a choice set, and it's not Assault Vest. Probably Mystic Water if I had to guess. Alright, it's not Covert Cloak Grimmsnarl, which is what I was worried about. It's probably Screens with Light Clay. Yeah, it's solid damage. It's not the best, but it is what it is. Okay. So now we can Astral Barrage again. And we can Grassy Glide into Kyogre. Hang on. Yeah, because Terrestrial wise, I don't think it's normal. So I think we just double target the Kyogre here. It is terrestrializing. If it's normal, I'm gonna be so mad. It's grass, okay. That's fine actually. It still eats a bunch of damage from Astral Barrage. Thunder Wave could really mess up Calyrex here. Could be really, there it is, damn. Origin Pulse, okay. Misses on the Calyrex, we get really lucky. No full para. Astral Barrage. Okay, it's about half. Crit on Grimmsnarl, puts it in range for Grassy Glide, I think. It's leftovers, okay. Yeah, it gets a lot of HP back with leftovers and grassy terrain. Okay, let's see. I feel like I could U-turn and KO Kyogre here as well if I wanted to. And then I could U-turn into either one of these resists pretty well. Anything Kyogre wants to do. If I get full para though, that's pretty much the end of the game for me. I think Grassy Gliding the Grimmsnarl, I don't know if it's in range for KO though. I'm actually going to go for it. Kyogre protects. So we get the Grimmsnarl. It probably gets a light screen off if it lives, but it doesn't, thankfully. So we get rid of that. It's great. I could have nasty plotted there, predicting the protect. It seems like they like to protect every other turn, so I'm kind of reading into their habits a little bit, downloading them per se. They play very conservative with their restricted, so we should keep that in mind. When protect is an option, we should consider heavily that they protect. There's the ensign. Okay, they fake out the Rillaboom slot. I think this is free. I can swap out here. I can't U-turn, so I'm gonna hard swap into Urshifu. And basically what this does is next turn Urshifu hard pressures the Kyogre with close combat. They don't have speed control, right? So we should be faster. Raging Bolt. Booster energy goes off. We get the special attack boost, which is nice. There's the Ice Beam. That's why I didn't swap the Raging Bolt on that side. No freeze. Knockoff does minimal damage because the booster energy was consumed. And we're in a really good spot now. Kyogre is recovering a lot of HP. Terra Grass is really obnoxious because now we really don't have a way of KOing it other than like raw damage like Draco Meteor and close combat maybe. That paralysis is really annoying. No, I don't want to get rid of my dragon typing. I think I Thunderbolt here. And then I close combat into the Kyogre, right? They already burned Terra, right? So actually I could just Draco here. And then Surging Strikes the Ensign. They withdraw. Is it a Mungus? It's probably a Mungus, right? Rillaboom, okay. Be crazy if that's Rocky Helmet. It's not, thankfully. That is still a lot of damage in the rain. Almost half. Draco don't miss. No freeze. No freeze. Okay. That's in Thunderclap range, and they like to protect, right? Rain expires. It's really good. Maybe they want to switch here, no? Protect is an option like we mentioned before. So we can use this as an advantage to reposition. Grassy Terrain expires too. That's really good. They don't have Grassy Glide now. That's actually really important. Let's see. What do we do? What do we do? Alright, I'm gonna reposition Callie. And I'm gonna close combat into Kyogre, I think. Right? Because they can swap in Ensign. Ensign's their third Pokemon. And if Ensign comes in, it just dies. And they probably want to reset the rain, and if they protect, then they just die anyway. Okay, they don't swap, so they're likely protecting. Or just attacking. Maybe they faked out the Urshifu, which is really bad for me. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Origin Pulse. Ice Beam again, okay. Can't freeze me because I'm already paralyzed, so that's actually really good. They have no grassy terrain, which mitigates the damage from Rillaboom. Makes it so that we can actually KO this thing. Or live an attack from it, right? Stellar Terra, does that KO Kyogre? Maybe, right? We probably just died of Woodhammer, so I probably don't want to burn my Terra. They withdraw Kyogre into Ensign. They give us the Ensign for free. Probably doesn't KO actually after the Intimidate, now that I think about it. Maybe if I Terrastalized it would have. But then they just knock out the Urshifu here. Yeah, it's about... If it has a Citrus Berry, it'll be back to above half health. They're faster than the Rilla. Oof, that's really low. One hammer. It dies to recoil now, if I'm not mistaken. And now we have fake out pressure next turn to match the Ensign. It's really low, but it doesn't die. Oh, it does actually. Okay. I guess I saw wrong. Definitely Rilla here, right? We want the fake out pressure and out fake out the Kyogre. I think we just trade fake outs here. They protect Kyogre now. I think they protect the Kyogre here. I want to fake out the Kyogre just to make sure that it doesn't move. Even if it protects, then I'm happy with that. I will definitely fake out and just Grassy Glide for the win. No protect. Beautiful. Which means we ask for Barrage if we don't get full para. Let's go. Nice. Nice clean win. The paralysis, I think I could have played around a little bit better in hindsight. Like I could have protected and just wood hammered and then Grassy Glided. And that would have kept my Calyrex safe, but I think we played well. We kind of adjusted to our opponent's habits and we were able to punish them for it, so GG. Moving on to the next restricted, which is going to be Cali Ice. And we got our next match into Terapagos, which I think is a pretty bad matchup for Cali Ice. I am not going to lie. Hang on, actually, we can really pressure the Terapagos with Urshifu, Farigiraf, Cali Ice in the back, and then we want to bring Fancier Storm Guy, Landorus Incarnate, Ogerpon, and Urshifu. They didn't leave fake out. I'm gonna Psychic here and hard swap into Lando. No way he Surging Strikes my Urshifu, right? It's probably Surging Strikes or U-turn into Farigiraf. Ooh, that does so much damage, wow. Yeah, okay, perfect. Got a big Psychic off. I think Fancier Storm just KOs Urshi next turn if it doesn't go down to this Psychic. Assuming that it's Focus Sash here. It is, okay. I can definitely Trick Room next turn. And then when Landorus goes down, which it might, I can just Terra Water is not bad here. Assuming they Ivy Cudgel into me. They could also Horn Leech and that could be devastating. I'm just gonna go for the Trick Room and then I'm gonna go for Fancier Storm. And basically what this does is it... I'm worried that Urshifu just KOs the Farigiraf, or that Fancier Storm misses rather. I'm just gonna go for it. Ivy Cudgel. I could have Terra'd there. Yeah, they get the crit. That probably mattered. I'm not too sure on my Farigiraf counts, but... Okay, no miss. Beautiful. Can't get a burn because Ogerpon's fire, right? But it's good damage. And now we can set up Trick Room next turn, or we can even just KO the Ogerpon from this range. It doesn't look like we're even going to need to Trick Room at this point. Okay, and this is where Terra normal on Urshifu is crazy. It actually, I think, just wins us the game. Booster energy. Speed? It is speed, thankfully. If it was special attack, that could have been dangerous. Because Moonblast might still be a range, but I think Surging Strike's here. Even if he follows me, if he uses Follow Me, it's fine. Do I want to switch? Can I switch into anything safely? I don't think I can. We'll protect. Doesn't look like they're terrestrializing. Paranormal, Urshifu. There's a lot of ghost types. I mean, Calyrex, Water Main. Just off the top of my head. Just do a lot of damage. So this is really smart. Nice. Into the Protect. Is that an Ivy Cudgel or Horn Leech into my Urshifu? It is. Nice. I get a little bit of health back, but I don't think that matters. It still dies to Surging Strikes. Oh my god, that's a 2-tap. Now next turn we can just Santier Storm safely. Depending on what they have in the back, we could just Sludge Bomb the Ogre Pawn and get rid of it. Or Earth Power, I think. Earth Power is probably better damage. Okay, it's the Rillaboom. I think Cali Ice just wins from here, no? Just Detect. I can fake out my Landorus, right? So I'm gonna Surging Strikes here. I'm slower. Hang on. Oh, this is a little tricky because they could also just Grassy Glide win the game. I have to Detect here for sure. Do I go for the double Protect? I could just switch in Cali Ice into a potential Fake Out or Ivy Cudgel. Ivy Cudgel would be devastating though. I think I have to let Landorus go down. I think it's wrong to Protect. I think it's wrong to Protect. I'm gonna go for the double. I think it's wrong to Protect with Urshifu because Urshifu is not... I got the double, that's huge actually. They fake out the Urshi, okay. The reason that I think it's wrong to Protect with, yeah, because he's not focusing the Urshifu. So I get a free turn to attack or he fakes out my Urshifu. Just kind of like a last minute realization that I had. So if you follow me here, then I can just... I could let Urshi go down or I could swap out. I think I let it go down. Post combat. Sludge Bomb into Ogerpon, I think. Ogerpon's the only thing that can KO my Cali Ice, right? So they Protect. But it goes down to Surging Strike, so either way, I think we win. Yeah, they can't Protect. Grassy Glide just barely misses the KO. Horn Leech gets the KO. I don't know if this puts it out of range though for Surging Strikes. It might actually, and that's gonna be really bad. There's so many grass types in the meta. Oh, it just goes down. Never mind. I don't know why I thought it would take the Surging Strikes a little bit better, but yeah, Cali Ice just wins now. A little bit of a steering in the mid game for this fight for sure. But I think we managed well. I think the realization that Urshifu was in no threat of being attacked and KO'd that turn, and being free to attack with it was really good. Okay, GG. Use Aqua Jet to get some chip damage, and then Glacial Lance. They still have Terra though. It's not over yet, right? Get a big Wood Hammer. I guess if they Grassy Glide the Urshifu, that's fine. Aqua Jet's not even that significant. Detect here, Glacial Lance. There's a Terra. Is it fire? It should be fire. Or water, maybe. Yep, fire. Okay. I think high horsepower just KOs next turn, but if they Grassy Glide into the Urshi, I think we're fine. It might just Wood Hammer into my Cali though, and that might be a problem. Knock off attack. That's solid damage. That's good damage though. I think the combination of like close combat plus high horsepower just wins the game, right? Plus we're getting so much back from the grassy terrain. There's the grassy glide on Urshifu that KOs, and that's fine. I could have aqua jetted there actually, now that it turned into fire. I would have put it in range. Okay, no miss. It actually lives. Do we die to Woodhammer? I think that's in Glacial Lance range, right? I'm probably dead to Woodhammer crit though. I have to protect here. Yeah, because it can miss, man. I'm just really worried about a miss. I'm gonna protect to stall out the grassy terrain a little bit. Get some more HP back. There's the knockoff. They're not going for Woodhammer. Woodhammer is more damage. After they knocked off the item. Okay, grassy terrain's gone. I'm pretty sure that's in range of Glacial Lance, but I don't want to lose, so I'm gonna go for the high horsepower. Just hope it doesn't miss. And there's the freaking miss, dude. I can't. Double miss. No crit. Okay. Whoa, what a shaky end game. It was a lot closer than it needed to be, but I think the problem there was not aqua jetting. That would have put it in range for Glacial Lance, and I could have just won more cleanly. So yeah, it's definitely some adjustments that I could have made, but again, I'm just new to this team in general, so I didn't even know like the Terra type on Urshi. All right, let's move on to the next battle, which is going to be Terapagos. All right, Terapagos into Miraidon. I actually quite like this matchup, and it looks like it's the world champion team. I think we lead Terapagos to start setting up Calm Mind, and then we definitely want to bring Rillaboom. I think leading it is fine, especially since we can U-turn. We could also just lead Ensign and bring Rilla in the back. And Vladimir also has a great matchup into a lot of their stuff, right? The Urshifu, if it's dark, it's just a one-tap. Even if it's water, I think Moonblast just KOs. If it's not sashed. Moonblast on it. Okay, we don't have ghost attacks. Gotta remember that. Okay, we're gonna go with this. We're gonna send it. Right on Paragraph. I think we Calm Mind for sure. Okay. Electric Seed. Interesting. I can also protect Parting. Fake out Calm Mind next turn. Or not fake out. Calm Mind. I mean, we have the Terra Shell, right? So we can just Calm Mind safely. And then Parting Shot here. So let's switch on to... Sheesh, that's so much damage. Is it Iron Hands? It is Iron Hands, okay. Is it Clear Amulet? No way it's Clear Amulet, right? That would be crazy. Because it stops a Parting Shot. Attack. It has to be Assault Dust. It has to be. Yes, okay. And now we can pressure Iron Hands with Watermane. And force a Terra. We can start Terra Starstorming. There's the booster. Speed. What's Paragraph gonna do? Trick Room. Okay. Actually benefits us a lot. I I could Calm Mind again. It's a little greedy, but the reasoning is they're gonna be at -2, right? I think it's pretty safe. I think the speed order is Iron Hands first, and then Choreograph, so we're not worried about them breaking. There's the Helping Hand. They're going for close combat or low kick or something. Drain Punch, maybe? Drain Punch? Carousel? It's -2. Yeah, that's beautiful. Now we can actually Parting Shot again next turn and protect. And at this point, they have to really start being worried about Tropicos because it's getting out of hand. Can I Parting? I don't think can I Parting safely? Maybe, right? Even if the Incineroar goes down, I don't think I need it anymore. If they attack into Terrapagos and I get this Parting Shot off, then next turn I can just Terrastallize and start ripping Terra Star Storm. There's a Helping Hand. They really want the Terrapagos. I think this Parting Shot is gonna get off. That's huge. Oh, Heavy Slam, okay. Predicting a switch into Flutter Mane. Rocky Helmet Chip is pretty good here. Yeah, we're just really in control of this match. It's actually kind of crazy. And now with the grassy terrain and the leftovers, I think Tropicos should be back to full, right? So the Terra Shell should be back up. Quark Drive goes away, further neutering the damage from Iron Hands. I don't think I'm worried, even if I don't have Terra Shell. Ah, it's not full. Okay, that's fine, actually. I'm gonna Terrastallize and Terra Starstorm, because the Iron Hands is at -3, I think. I could even switch again and get it to -4 just to be safe. I can also just Woodhammer on Choreograph and speed the game up a little bit. 2 turns of Trick Room left, yeah. Sap Sipper Choreograph would be crazy here, and I've just not been faking out. I think -3 is pretty safe. Yeah, it does no damage. We're gonna eat this big Terra Starstorm and a Woodhammer. Beautiful. No Spadef drop. Sheesh, that's a critical hit. This might just KO. It is a Sulfus, so it might not, but single target +2 Terra Starstorm might just go crazy here. Close. Honestly, this is even better because keeping the -3 Iron Hands on the field is huge for us. I can Terra Starstorm again. Swap an Ensign. I think that's fine. There's a Terra on the Ogrepon. Yep. No way the Ogrepon's slower than me in Trick Room, right? Okay, he's back to neutral. No crit. Beautiful. A huge Terra Starstorm and a double knockout. Uh-oh. Into the Ensign. Okay. Maybe it's min speed. Or no speed, max HP. Double knockout, beautiful. Love it. And now we get the terrain advantage with Rillaboom in the back, and that should be game. We can just fake out Calm Mind again. Yep, GG. Beautiful. Can you even substitute just to make sure I win the game? I think Calm Mind is enough. It'll be +3. Imagine it's Covert Cloak Miraidon, that'd be crazy. Can I lose to crit? Water Main still KOs, right? It should with Moonblast. It's a speed tie too. Electro Drift? How much does this do? Around like 30, 40? Nice. GG. I think the only point where it was scary was at the beginning of the match where they Electro Drifted into my Ensign and took 3/4 of its health was pretty scary, but besides that, I think we were pretty much in control of that match. Alright, next match is Zamazenta. I'm excited for that one. Alright, this is kind of a REG G team, but not really. They have a Pecharunt, but I'm gonna play it because it's pretty cool that we get to see Pecharunt. Honestly, I think this is a pretty bad matchup for Zamazenta into freaking Miraidon because it just one-taps us with the Electro Drift now. I guess we go Zenta like this, and then we bring... We have to bring Rilla. And I say Urshifu? I guess. Yeah. I think Heavy Slam into Protect is fine, right? Do they Trick Room here? They don't look like a Trick Room team. I'm gonna Protect. Sturdy. Heavy Cudgel. Perfect. That does a lot of damage. It ignores the defense boost. That's kind of crazy, actually. We just Heavy Slam again and Moonblast into the Gallade. Can I just Terra Fairy here, full send it? Do we benefit from this? We do. We get a lot of pressure on Miraidon too. What else do I want to Terra potentially? Or she maybe? No. I'm gonna do it. Withdraw Ogre Pawn. Rhydon? Or Chaladon? That's a really good switch. I think Moonblast was body press KOs at next turn though. Especially terrestrialized Fluttermane. Does he live this? Maybe, right? He does not. It's a really good switch on their part. I could have read that and gone for body press in hindsight. It's still a good amount of damage though, don't get me wrong. That's close to 20%. Ludicolo fake out, okay. They could also just rain dance, right? Yeah, I think I'm okay. I'm not worried about Archaladon too much if it gets an attack off, so I'm just gonna Moonblast it and body press it. Especially because they run Assault Vest, it's a pretty free slot to double up into. It is terrestrializing. Steel. Okay, that's a really good Terra from them. It might just be Flash Cannon into Fluttermane, but even then I still think they don't KO. Fake out the Flutter. Body press is still gonna do a ton of damage here. It just KOs it. That's crazy. I just realized Zamazenta is what Archaladon was last season. So if you're an Archaladon player, maybe consider Zamazenta. And there's the Ogre Pawn, and now we just double. Yeah, I'll just body press again to this, and I could also just Icy Wind, but if it misses, I just lose, so I don't want to do that. And just fake out again. They know the match is over. Is that a Assault Vest? It is. So our Chaladon was probably Specs. Maybe Citrus? I don't know. GG. Last match is gonna be Koraidon, which Koraidon Sun seems underexplored as an archetype. With loaded dice, obviously this set doesn't have loaded dice, but I think loaded dice, the resurgence that we saw of loaded dice in Reg H, I think could do something for Koraidon. I think Scale Shot Terra Dragon could just do so much work, so I'm just getting ideas for like videos and stuff. Anyway, this one's Clear Amulet, Terra Fire, Koraidon, so let's jump into that one. Into Kyogre. We got a rain matchup into Koraidon, our Koraidon here. Chi-Yu Flutter goes absolutely crazy here. We can't match Tailwind, but I think Raging Bolt goes great as a lead here just because it's naturally good into Kyogre. We don't die to Ice Beam, so we can do this, plus I want to say Chi-Yu. Like, I'm trying to think, how can we KO the Tornadus before it gets Tailwind off, but I don't think we can. I think we lead Bolts. Bolt Chi-Yu looks good. Actually, Bolt into Flutter. Koraidon needs to come to have control of weather a little bit, and then the last one could be Chi-Yu. Especially, they have a lot of fire weaknesses with Rilla and Chimpao, and then it also beats the Farigiraf. Yeah, let's do this. Corn Chimpao. Not bad. Chimpao kind of scary into Raging Bolts a little bit. Or into Flutter, but can we just Thunderclap the Chimpao? Manual Sunny Day goes crazy. I think I want to get rid of Tornadus, so I'm just going to Thunderbolt here. And then Icy Wind. Make sure we got speed control next. Right? There's the Tailwind, so that's fine. That KO. It does not. No flinch. Oh my god. That Icy Wind was super important for outspeeding Chien-Pao next turn with, and KOing with Moonblast, but I guess we can hard swap into Koraidon, Thunderclap, Terra, Electric. Maybe it KOs. It could also be Focus Sash, so we need to be careful with that. There's the Rillaboom. Chi-Yu also goes incredibly hard. Are they Sacred Sword though? They have Icicle Crash, Crunch, probably Sucker Punch. I'm not too worried about damage on... I'm actually okay with letting Flutter go down here. Thunderclap goes off. Do they attack the Raging Bolt? Do they get greedy? They ignored the Flutter. That was really good. Yeah, we lose Raging Bolt though. Not good. Trade Chien-Pao. We're in the lead. Yeah, it's about to be even because they're probably wood hammering the Flutter here. Oh, Bullet Seed. It's loaded dice. Cool. That's really cool. Loaded dice Rilla. Well, I know you're squishy now. Do they get weather control? That sucks if they do. I think they do. Oh no, we do. Cool. Yeah, because they got knocked out first. They got switched in. Okay, cool. So that just basically means we win. I can Choice Scarf Snarl here. I can also Heat Wave in case they Terra Grass, right? I don't want to Terra. I guess I Terra Fire Heat Wave. I could Dark Pulse Fish for a flinch. And then Flare Blitz into you. They still have Tailwind though. If this is Choice Scarf Kyogre, we might be in a little bit of trouble. Here's the Terra. Probably defensive Terra on Kyogre if I had to guess. Oh, it's Cirilla. Fire? Yeah, that's really good. Really good. Ice Beam. Oh my god, that KOs? I did not know that would KO. That's crazy. I guess Chi-Yu Beads of Ruin is active, but that's insane to me. Damn. Okay, well, GG. Now we know Ice Beam KOs with Chi-Yu on the field. I didn't think that would KO, honestly. I don't know, for some reason, I don't know why I thought fighting resisted ice, but I guess it doesn't. Yeah, I could have just Terrassalized there and won the game, but you know, you win some, you lose some. Not bad. I don't feel too bad losing with Koraidon. I don't think it's that great of a restricted. I could have played better, definitely. I didn't even Terra that whole game. It was weird for Chi-Yu to Terra to fire into a water, and like Terra Grass or Terra Fire Rillaboom. And then they still had Tailwind up, which I don't think... The flinch on Fluttermane was really unfortunate because it made it so that we couldn't get the Icy Wind off, and then Chien-Pao got that extra Icicle Crash onto the Raging Bolt, and we lost Raging Bolt because of that, right? So if they don't get that flinch, we get the Icy Wind, we KO with Moonblast the next turn, and then Raging Bolt is pretty healthy. And I don't think they have a good way of removing Raging Bolt because they sent out Rillaboom afterwards. It would have changed the whole flow of the battle, right? Maybe they send out Kyogre too early, and we would have had weather control anyway. So yeah, not bad. So that's pretty much the video, guys. You know, 5 rental teams. We've showcased them all. If you like this type of content, I would appreciate it if you subscribe and give the video a like. It helps me out a ton. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.